What's happening, folks? My name is Ipaintcreatures, and I'm so appreciative and thankful that you have decided to spend your time today and watch my short video right here on YouTube. And of course, I'm bringing stuff from my archives. I might have duplicated some of these speed paints, but they all serve a purpose for me to have this grand opportunity to get in front of you and just speak about my artistic journey and the things I learned about my eternal life and everything that I apply to it. And today I wanted to talk a little bit about process versus product. And what I find a lot in my work is if I just, do what I call brain vomiting, getting all these creative ideas that were inspired by my day, by either seeing some other people's art or seeing how other people work or watching a lot of these great videos here on YouTube or seeing streams on twitch.tv, where I stream all the time, twitch.tv, Ipaintcreatures, come over and visit me. And I started thinking about how, the process doesn't begin until you just dive in. You get out there and you put your ideas down and find your medium that, has always been close to you. If it's just writing words or, even socializing, getting with friends and bringing new ideas and new dimensions and focusing on the process, because then the product will show you, kind of the journey. And a lot of it is always brought there to me by just doing the process, getting in the process, and of course following an intuitive lead or a hunch or something that just sparked inside me. Like in the last videos, I think last week I was talking about how if you just read a lot and really, be present when you're even watching movies or you're socializing and you get turned on to a new, even entertaining experience. Make sure you pay attention and find, where it really makes you spark inside, and then ride the sparks. And it's an incredible journey that has happened to me, because sometimes I'll be doing stuff like I used to go downtown to the used bookstore when I was kind of bored and I had some extra cash to get some books and some things. And the used bookstore is really wild because they don't have a lot of the contemporary stuff. It's all used. And so I would start buying all these books and sometimes stack them up and really kind of follow intuition and a hunch inside myself. And then I would find years later that I actually got paid opportunities to work in things, and then I would dig up those books and go, whoa, I collected all the books I needed, to kind of get me inspired and prepared to do what I need to do, and it really gets me thinking out of the norm. Like this last creature right here, this is a fox playing funk music, and he's got instruments, I've never seen in this world, but I've always seen them in my head. And, a lot of it, what it does for me is it creates a lot of possibility, and especially after I get it down. And this was a real interesting painting too, because I was doing it, you can always justify it by either doing a painting or creative writing or being creative in your day and being inspired and I think a lot of times you're doing it just to see that you can do it and it's possible. And then the affirmation, when you really start to embrace, what you do for this world, what your divine, perfect purpose is, on this planet, you start to run into these amazing experiences. And that's where the product comes in. But the product is more like when you share it with the world and you get feedback from the world of like why you did it. So like with this Funk Fox, I've always loved fantastical character type fox paintings, where they show them doing a lot of human things. And of course I'm very inspired by how music has always moved me and kept me creating. And so basically the story of this fox painting, I did it, and then I was doing an art fair downtown. I just had it on the table, and a young lady came up and she loved my art, and her mother said, well, let's get you some of this art to inspire you. And she went right to the Funk Fox painting, and I was like, wow. And she was so happy and her face lit up. And so it's an example of like really finding your purpose, and it all doesn't start to happen until you jump head first fully into, the process of things. And it also, I think, is very healthy in the sense that, it does process those, unprocessed emotions, and it allows you to at least find out like where they came from and why they keep going over and over and ruminating in your head. And at the end, the product is you seeing, over the horizon, seeing the next light coming in. So get into the process and enjoy the product when it just arrives. Thank you for watching the video today. I'll see you soon.